Hey guys, Dan from World of Mr. Grey, and we're here to talk about subcounts. Before we get into it, however, Last Jedi, I always forget to do my promotions and stuff like that. So I have a Discord. It's free to get in. It is now. I now have a mod on there who goes by the name of Echo. You might have seen her before. You've seen her in my channel. You've seen her in the Discord. But she will be fair but stern. She'll give out warnings first, but don't be a dick to anyone. Don't be an arse to anyone, and you'll get on just fine in there. So go there, have fun, have a chat, but be nice to each other. I also want to thank everyone who's signed up to my Patreon so far. I appreciate the shit out of you. I really do. I never thought once I started doing that, the Patreon, I only started it a couple of weeks back. I never thought in a million years anyone would sign up to it. It was just one of those things I thought I'll give it a go. And I appreciate the hell out of everyone who signed up to it. I really do. And I also appreciate the people who don't sign up to it. For whatever reason, you're all equal. I'm doing a video because on the weekends, I don't know, it was a full moon on the weekend, so I don't know if this had anything to do with it. But I had a couple of comments sort of having a go at me, which I'm fine with, by the way. I always say I welcome all the negative comments apart from the good comments as well. I had a few people saying along the lines of, how dare you, or you're so stupid because this person has more subs counts than you. Now, first of all, when it comes to sub count, I couldn't give a toss. I really couldn't give two tosses about how many subs I have. Just the people who sub to me, I appreciate the hell out of them. That's what matters to me, is the people who sub to me. Is the people who sub to me, like-minded, free-thinking, open-minded people who sub to me and, comment all the time. I appreciate that. But when it comes to the sub count, I couldn't give a toss. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I originally started in 2011. Then I started this channel in 2014. From 2014 right up until 2019, I had 400 subs. Up until 2018, I had about 150 odd subs. I still kept on making video after video because I just enjoyed doing it. The sub count has never mattered to me. But like I said, the people who sub to me, that's what matters. But I had a few comments on the weekend. One I had a back and forth with, and in the end I gave up because you can't argue with stupid, unfortunately. And another one I had, and I was going to reply to it, but I thought, life's too short. I can't be bothered. And plus I was watching Wales versus England in a rugby. Yes. But I'm going to read the comments out for you, and I'm going to go through why sub count does not matter. It might matter to some, but I don't know why it matters. It always blows my mind why sub count matters. So the first comment I had, it was on the haunted side video. Now, before we get into this, I'd just like to point out that when I made that debunking of one of the haunted side videos, both Jason and Patrick replied, commented on my video, and fair play, they were very respectful. They didn't agree with my video, but that's fine. You're allowed to disagree. But they comment towards me. They didn't call me an arse. They didn't say, how dare you say that. They came back with their reply in a very respectful manner, and fair play to them. They took it. Sometimes when I do a debunking video, I'll get a lot of comments saying, well, I disagree with this, but I think it's this, and that's fine. But then I get some comments like this. And I don't care about them. I do reply to them. Obviously, I obviously care in some way because I wouldn't have replied to them otherwise. But it doesn't bother me the way they think they do. But I'm just going to read out a few comments and we'll get into it. So the first comment I had was on the haunted side. And it's from a Tracy. I can't pronounce that surname. I do apologize. German or Schvilli? I do apologize. I'm butchering the surname. I do apologize. But they said, how can we hear what he is saying when you're playing all that stupid music? Now, the music is stupid for a reason. I've always said a few times in the past, I don't put serious music in this because I find them funny. I'm not one of those channels where I put creepy, serious music to make my top 5 channel. No. I like funny music. That's why I put it in there. They go on. By the way, he has 100,000 subscribers compared to your measly 1,000 because you're a negative hater. Nobody wants to listen to your BS. I replied to them, what the hell has sub count got to do with anything? Just shows up. Oh no, sorry. This weren't the haunted side. This was the... I do apologize. This was the Craig... the hell's his name? That Spirit Box one who contacted Robin Williams and all that shitbag channel. And but yeah, I had a back and forth with this person, and she was trying to say you wouldn't believe anything if it was right in front of you. You know, you wouldn't believe if someone could walk on water if it was right in front of you. And I said, well, nobody can walk in water. And then after that, I said to her, look, we're not going to agree. I'm just going to leave you to it. And she replied something. I read it briefly, and I can't be bothered. Life's too short, right? Plus, I was watching rugby. But that was one, right, where they said they had this person has 100,000 subscribers, so my opinion doesn't matter because I have 1,000 subscribers. I have just over 4,500, but the number doesn't matter. They were equating my measly sub count to this Craig's guy 100,000 subs. And then I had another comment on the same day. Like I said, it was a full moon, so I don't know what was going on. And this was from a Sue Lindley. This was the haunted side comment, by the way. And she said, what a waste of space you are. The haunted side do not need to fake anything on their show. Check out the subscribers to yours. You just like to sneer at everyone more successful than yourself. That's most people. Now, first of all, I don't think I sneer. What's sneering? That's sneering, eh? Isn't that sneering? Or is that glowering? I don't know. But I like to think, when I do these debunks, I like to think I keep it respectful. You know, I don't try to shame anyone. I don't bring up people's past. I don't say, look at this scumbag person. I never say that. I just say, look, he's using a mask. He's using a string. That's all I ever say, right? I'm not one of those channels who try to start drama bullshit. I'm not a drama channel, right? So I don't think I sneer. And one, I'm not jealous. I'm not. Trust me, I am not. You might just think I'm putting on a brave face, but believe me, I have more things going on in my life to worry about sub count, right? I am not jealous. That always makes me laugh. I did reply to this person. What did I say? Why does sub count have to do anything? They never replied back to me. But it always blows my mind that people seem to equate popularity to knowledge. Now I'm going to go through a few channels, right? And we're going to see, who would you believe if they told you the sun was out, right? Right, so there are a couple of channels. I've never got why people think just because someone has 1 million subs that they are the knowledge and they're the top bollocks of everything. You go to TikTok, people on there, they have millions of subs. A lot of them are absolute shit stains. I'm not saying all TikTok users, I'm just saying there's a lot of TikTok users on there. Same with YouTube, same with Twitch streamers. They're absolute shit stains. But yet they have 5 million, 10 million, 12 million, 20 million subs. I think a lot of the times, the reason these kind of people have high sub counts, I'm not talking about the haunted side, by the way, I'm just talking about, like, we're going to go through a few now, but the reason they have high sub counts, it's almost like a car crash TV. It's almost like I want to sub to this person to see what stupid thing he says next. And that's what I think. You know, if, for example, I got a couple of examples of YouTube channels here, which some I like, some I don't. So we got IamJaystation, 6.2 million subs. We got NNA Productions, almost 3 million subs. Now, if you've ever watched NNA Productions, he does 3 AM challenges or 3 AM videos where he calls ridiculous people on the phone at 3 AM. And he literally, and I'm not joking, he literally says the exact same word for word throughout every single video, which he's been doing almost 4 years now. And, you know, would you trust him to tell you the facts? And then you got this guy, Kyle Hill. I'm a big fan of this Kyle Hill. He's a scientific content creator, I suppose, where he makes factually correct scientific videos. Now, he only has 500,000 subscribers. So who would you believe, or who would you think has the most knowledge when it comes to someone to tell you some facts about something? Would you equate that Kyle Hill, in his measly 629,000 subs, would you think he is failing because he has not got NNA Productions of almost 3 million subs? Now, money-wise, if you want to go by money and popularity, yes, NNA Productions is winning. But like I said, I think the majority of that is they probably want to see what stupid shit he says next. I mean, you watch one video of his, they're all the same, trust me. Right? They're all the same. You got another channel called Curious Droid, which I really like. And they have just under 1 million subs. And again, it's all scientific stuff, like about space and all kinds of stuff like that. Now, I would trust this guy over NNA Productions. Again. We got Jake Paul, 20 million subs. Now, I don't dislike Jake Paul. I don't watch none of his stuff. I am not his audience, right? But you know, he's done a lot of shit in the past, well, all the time actually. But he has 20 million subs. So would you take Jake Paul's word over someone like Kyle Hill? Right? The next channel I want to shout out is Conspiracy Cats. Now he challenges the flat earthers around the world, around the globe. He only has a measly 54,000 subs. I would take anything he says over someone like Jake Paul or NNA or IamJaystation. Any day of the world, any day of the week, I would take whatever he says as fact over any of those channels. You got another channel, Notes and Volts, 32,000 subs. He is a tech streamer, and he does like retro style music, 80s music on his guitar. Really cool channel, by the way. But he only has a measly 32,000 subs. But he is very technically advanced in his knowledge. I would take his words over any of the Jake Pauls, the NNAs, any day of the week. So, you know, I don't know why. I don't know what sub count has to do with it. I don't know when we as a society, it's getting into deep shit now, right? I don't know when we as a society started to equate popularity to being good or factually, or giving out factual evidence. I don't know when that started. I mean, you go to TikTok. I don't know any TikTokers, but you go to TikTok and it's come out loads of times. Like, you know, some of them have come out, you know, they groom kids and what have you. And then, you know, they got like millions upon millions of subs. You got Onision on YouTube. I am going to his channel up, but he had like, I don't know, I think at one point he had 10 million subs. Turned out he was a shitbag. You know, it's I don't know how or where we started to think that just because someone has more subs than you, your opinion doesn't mean anything. Like I said, I had right up until 2019, I had 400 subs for over 4 years. Didn't stop me making videos. I still really enjoyed the videos, even if those videos got like 50 views, 100 views, I was always happy. Like even now, I make videos and I'm lucky if they get like 1,000 subs in the first 1,000 views, sorry, in the first few days, which I'm very happy with. But I'll also put a video out where it'll barely reach 500 views. I'll keep it up. I won't take it down because I like the video. You know, I don't care if it hurts my channel by having that 500 view video up with all the other thousands views videos. Doesn't bother me one bit. I don't know how all of a sudden sub count means something. You know, I don't know why the popularity of how many followers or subs you have means something. Like you go on Twitter and someone will say road to 10,000 followers or road to 50,000 followers. And like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit how many followers or subs you have? I don't. Like I said, the people who sub to me, that's who I give a shit about. But the sub count, I couldn't give a toss. I really couldn't give a toss. If you want to go on monetary value, yeah, of course. You know, those channels with millions of subs, of course, they're well off. You know, they're way more well off than I'll ever be. But trust me, I am not jealous. I have a full-time job. I enjoy doing this, you know, and I'll never stop doing this. But it always blows my mind when someone comes at me saying this person is better because he has 100,000 subs, you only have 1,000 subs. And I always come back to those people because those people live on a different reality to the rest of us, I think. They're on cloud nine. you know, like you look at people in power over the years, like Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin. All those people had very high popularity at the time, but were they good people? No, absolutely not. Absolutely, they were not good people. You know, just because you have a big following or a big, in this case, sub count, means jack shit. And one day, I don't know, I was going to say one day people will realize that, but they probably won't. They probably won't. They will constantly put the highest regard on the TikTokers, the YouTubers, and the Twitch streamers with millions upon millions of subs. Like I said, IamJaystation, NNA Productions, Jake Paul, and you know other high-profiled YouTubers. Would you trust them with your daughters? Would you trust them to hold money for you? Would you trust them to give you facts? I wouldn't. You know, to say like just because someone has a high sub count, it means absolute jack shit. And I don't know why people think that's a good thing. You got the likes of Keemstar. Now you might like him. I don't dislike him. He's put a lot of very bad content out over the past, where he's even falsely accused people of, you know, kid stuff, which was absolute shitbag stuff to do. But yet he has millions upon millions of subs. You know, it doesn't mean, I'm not saying he's a bad person, but it doesn't mean he's a good person either. And it just always blows my mind that people equate popularity to being great. When I was in school, I wasn't a popular kid. I'm not that I wasn't a popular, sorry. I had my little group of friends, but we were the nerds, you know, with our scruffy hair and our scruffy clothes, and the popular kids. You know, they were obviously the popular kids. But it turns out they weren't very nice people either. You know, it's always the same throughout the years, whether it becomes from dictators or just kids in school. Just because you're popular doesn't mean you're good, and that's that really. That's all I wanted to say. You know, my point is, you know, I said a similar thing. You're not suddenly a professor if you have a high sub count. Now, I always said I'm not an expert in anything. I will give my opinions on stuff. I will show you full-on 100% debunkings by showing you the cuts, the strings, and the masks. Always will. But I don't think of myself as someone with bloody vast knowledge of the universe. I don't. You know, and I never will. But yeah, it's just something which always makes me laugh, actually. That if you think someone has 1 million subs and someone who has 100 subs, you know, chances are those people with 100 subs have something to say. It's just not a lot of people have seen it. That's all it is. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. It's just something which, it doesn't bother me, but it bothers me that people care about that stuff. Like I said, you know, the person who had a go at me because I put a debunking video on the haunted side. They're obviously a fan of the haunted side, but they came at me with some vicious vitriol, and yet you had the actual creators themselves, Patrick and Jason, come back with a very respectful reply, which I appreciate, by the way. And that's all I wanted to get at, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's it, really. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked my little ramble of sub counts and why sub counts don't matter. Stop trying to be the top dog in things. If you don't try, eventually you'll get somewhere. If you keep on trying, it shows. And like I said, if you want to go for monetary value, yeah, of course those 1 million subs are going to mean something. But I would take a channel with 100 subs who have some factual knowledge over someone with 1 million subs who spout out 3 AM videos any day of the week. Any day of the week. But anyway, that's my little rant. I hope you enjoyed. And that's it, really. Leave a comment if you think I'm full of shit. Do you agree with me with this sub count thing? And like this video if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. And everyone go watch WandaVision. It's one of my favourite shows right now. It's brilliant.